Gia just said that. I just got it right.
So, I know why this is happening. And it's not just happening to you. It's not just happening in the group that went live I saw. It's just happening because this is old and we're not doing it anymore. And you and all those people are so like amazing. People are amazing. Not just you, but it's changing. There's no right or wrong or predictions or things like that. The energies are pushing you and everyone to go within, and not in a cheesy way. Go within and start finding out who you are, your energy, not just the stuff that, the translations in like human life stuff. We all can have access to that. What makes you special compared, I know you've built a whole life on this, and this is why it's going to keep getting tough for everybody, not just you. But it's time for you to find out what you have to offer that other people can't do. That is what happened here. And this is why there's weird trolls. The trolls show us things. They show us the things that we should look into. They might be saying it in gross ways, but they are reminders of something that's bigger that you probably will know the truth about. Because they're doing their best. They're angry, hurt people, right? But I have trolls as well. And the trolls were telling me things. And now I understand what they were saying. It took some time. But if you don't know why your trolls are saying things, it means that there's a lot of going within to do. It means that the layers of you haven't gone past those layers. I found this out. But that's what's happening. That's what's happening. It's not about predictions, because everyone can get predictions. And the reason why they can get predictions and they can look into these things, just because people are unempowered right now and they're not doing it, doesn't mean that not everybody can do it. That's it. That's the only thing, is that you empowered yourself. That's the difference between you and those people. So basically, I'm going to quickly cover this and then I'll be done. But like I said, my voice has been not heard for so long, and I've done these processes, and I was always wondering, I'm like, why does this keep happening? Like, I just don't get it. But anyway, so basically, we have way more than this, but this is the basics. We have the external reality, we have the internal external reality, and we have the internal reality. And I will say this forever until I'm dead, I guess. The internal reality is your all the parts of you, the layers of you that you've lived since you were born. And then the deeper you go past all of those things and make sure everything's clear and not like, offended or not understanding your trolls, all that stuff, right? You go deep so that you can learn your energy style. That has nothing to do with Earth. It might be similar words, but it's different. You don't have to do anything. It just happens. And understanding that energy style will help inform you what you could or want to do as a human. You don't have to even. But it's what your energy streams all the time. And you working on that and going within over and over again and going through those cycles. I go through them like now they're so quick, because if everyone taps into this, it's very quick and efficient. You go through this like these cycles. Okay, so that's one. Then the internal external realities are, marketing, people who take up space online, communities, all those things. And if we are not paying attention to who we're paying attention to a lot, so like let's say you're paying attention to the elections, let's say someone's paying attention to the Tesla guy, and you know what I mean, all those things, you are voting and putting power and energy into those groups. So when you improve yourself and work on yourself, the ones that you're paying attention to, you give energy to that. Then those groups, they pour energy into the external reality. The external reality and the outcomes of what happens, the future, is made with all of those things. It's accumulation of what people pay attention and put power into that are groups, and the internal reality that people are working on. So if everybody's on the surface and they keep only looking at all the pop culture things and putting energy into it, those things are going to be easier to understand the desired outcome, because everyone's obsessed. You can feel it. It's like I worked in fashion. You can feel in the past. You can feel it. You can feel it. And you have been working on that, so you can feel it. Everyone can do this, but they just don't do it, and you're doing it. And the others are too. When that happens, when you do that and you don't pay attention to where you're floating your energy, toxic relationships, like I talk about Coca-Cola as an example. So the Coca-Cola, you don't even know about any other cola drinks, because Coca-Cola is taking up space, right? Taking up space. And it doesn't match what we want. Like, we don't want all these things, but how can we honestly say, if people start going within a little bit more at a time and being more authentic to their energy, not their human life, they're informing from their soul to their life, how can we start to know you're not going to? It's going to get more, you're not going to. We were not meant to anyway, because we make that future. There's other realities and places I go to all the time, and they look futuristic because that's what our brains think, but they're not. There's no future. All time is now. Everything's parallel. Everything. I know people are going to get mad at this. I don't care. I'm done. I used to be diplomatic. I used to be kind about this, and I still think I'm actually being nice. I think people would be really, if they were in my position, they would be actually nasty. I want to help. So that's what my intention is. My intention is for all of us to work together. Everyone to go within and truly be authentic. And it doesn't mean that the work that you've done is not good. You've done a good job, but it's time to change. It's time to change and improve it. That's what this means. You didn't do anything wrong. It just means that it's time to go to the next stage. I hope that helped, and I hope that if you do get triggered, that it helps you to do the next thing, because you deserve that. Everyone deserves it. They do. I deserve to watch content of my peers, of people who are going within. I deserve that. You deserve it. Everyone deserves this. That's why it's happening, and it'll continue to happen. I'm telling you, study your trolls, because they might be saying it in a really crass, disgusting way, and you have every right to protect yourself, like you were saying. But they will lead you to those things. They will lead you to the next step, because they'll tell you what is the next that you're going to do. By the way, this is new for me, and I'm feeling brave, so be nice.